You're all very welcome to Aughrim here for the Lightning Protection Ireland Senior Hurling Championship semi-final between Carnew and Kiltegan. It's a dull evening enough here. There's a strong swirling breeze in Aughrim. I have Warren Kavanagh with me on co-commentary here. The referee is just doing the toss between the two captains. Warren, good evening. We're into September. It's probably a good evening, as good as you can expect for hurling here. These two teams have found their way into a semi-final via second and third place in the group. A huge battle. I think it's going to be a huge battle between these two. Matchup's going to be key, and look, if last year's anything to go by, extra time and penalties, anything could happen here.
Absolutely. It's the evenings like this that you want to play at. It's not too warm, but it's the lads are fit now. This time of the year, this is the games you want to be out on. I know I want to be out there anyway, but at least it's nice and warmer in here, I suppose.
Yeah, that's the only thing. I wasn't going to say much about that. You wouldn't be used to being here on weekends like this and not being involved, but I'm sure that'll change shortly. Look, we're going to give you a quick run through the teams here. First of all is Carnew up on the screen. I think there might be a change or two. We haven't just gone yet, but the team we have at the minute is in goal is Aaron Redmond is lined it out to be in goal. Cormac Redmond, Colin McRae and Martin O'Brien the full back line. Tommy Collins, Damien Aylward and Aaron Kinsley in the half back line. Justin House and Pádraig Dorn at midfield. Ken Cullen, John Doyle Senior and Wayne Kinsley in the half hour line. Dan Redmond, Jack Doyle and John Doyle Jr. in the inside line. Kiltegan will line out as follows as per programme, we're told. And in goal is Sean Murphy, Ross Sheridan, Brian Carney and Rian Waters in the full back line. Pádraig O'Toole, Aughrim Byrne and Pádraig Byrne in the half back line. Middle of the field is Liam Keogh and Brandon Ryan. Kieran Harmon, Mark Murphy and James Boland across the half forward line, with Kieran Conway, Jack O'Toole and Shawnee Germain inside. Like, depending on how things line out here, I'd say there's going to be lots of positional switches and who picks up who, but that middle of the field area is going to be congested, Warren. But you're looking at Liam Keogh, Brandon Ryan with Justin House and Pádraig Dorn. The winners of that battle are going to decide an awful lot of what happens here tonight.
Absolutely. But you're more so looking at them two centre back positions as well. You've two completely kind of different players as centre forwards on both teams. You have Mark Murphy, who's a wiry lad that'll get around all the pitch, but where you have John Doyle Senior for Carnew, who's very experienced and will just drift in and out of positions and pop over a few points. So it's really going to be, I think, one in those two positions.
Yeah, look, Bob Fitzgerald is replacing Aaron Redmond in the goal here. We're just seeing that as we look to see what Carnew look to be going to play into the town end here, by all accounts. So Tommy Connells, Colin McRae all going back up to that end of the field. Yeah, it looks there are not many changes really. So it's Bob Fitzgerald in for Aaron Redmond. Other than that,
yeah, I think that's it. Just a few positional changes really.
Rory O'Brien is in for Cormac Redmond.
Yeah.
It's there as well. So it's Rory O'Brien, number 18, starts for Cormac Redmond, and he's gone over.
Yeah, that's it.
We're kind of Cormac is there. He's coming up the field, so it's not him. Martin O'Brien has gone to centre back. Damien Aylward to wing back. Rory O'Brien. Aaron Kinsley is in there. Conal McRae is in there. Tommy Collins is
out in midfield.
He's gone to midfield. Pádraig Dorn is gone
into the corner.
Into the corner forward, and Justin House.
They're all over the place here. Yeah, really mixing it up.
Mix it up. I think it's John Doyle Jr. is at full forward. Looking here, the ball is in, the game is on. A referee is Liam Keenan Jr. It's Liam Keogh. First challenge he had to me was Kieran Harmon's. He didn't get out of the way. It's Kieran Harmon back there. He's blown for a throw. Brandon Ryan is blown for a throw straight away. It'll be a free to Carnew. As we hear Dave.
The guards wanted removed immediately.
New parking system.
The guards are all over it, but we're here to look at the hurling. It's Damien Aylward to take this one. He's just about 64 yards out from his own goal. That's the Herbst end in this half. Long strike from him. He has the distance, has he the accuracy. He looks to have got a right good belt ahead. It's high, but this one has gone over the bar. Oh yeah, there was a...
No.
No, what's going on
Nothing ever
here?
wide
Yeah,
there.
it's gone wide eventually there, but that's not the start we wanted here. A minute on the clock, no score as Rian Waters clears a long ball down the field. Aylward sits back in the pocket, gets his hurl to it. Ball breaks away from him. Cormac Redmond is on it. Martin O'Brien comes out with this one. Again, there's huge intensity on the man on the ball. Rory O'Brien Jack Doyle has dropped back there. He tried to get his puck away. 3, 4, 5, 6 men from either side all around the ball in these early exchanges. Broken play. It's a ruck of players who can come out with the ball. These rucks will probably define who goes on to play in the championship final, and it's James Boland comes away with this one, pops it to Podge O'Toole. Good tackle on Podge O'Toole there, early doors from Tommy Collins. It's a heavy hit, but it's a fair hit. Ball breaks away and it's very hard to get a strike in or anything. Eventually Jack Doyle lifts the siege for Carnew. Huge ball down the field. Aughrim though takes the ball in his grasp, gets to the middle of the field, strikes it on the run. Oh, that's some score if it's one. It's gone to the left of the post and wide. I thought that one was just about might have went over, but this game, Warren is sizing up to be a cracker. We knew it was going to be a cracker coming in, but the early exchanges are tough and heavy.
Absolutely. We always knew it was going to be intense the first few minutes, but the main thing is that the likes of Podge Toole coming through there, Tommy Collins hit him hard.
Dan Redmond picks up the break on the run. It's a dangerous ball in. Sean Murphy, he deals with it really well there. The ball from the puck out. Dan Redmond got away and flicked the ball in, dropped into the keeper's hands though, down the other end of the field. It's an open game now all of a sudden. Both teams looking to go long and looking to put pressure on one another. Aaron Kinstead does well, gets the ball to Martin O'Brien. He tries to get the ball to Tommy Collins. It was a dangerous one enough. Collins has his work out here with Liam Keogh in his case. Touched away from him by Keogh. Good play by the Kiltegan man. Picks up the pieces, comes away, and he's fouled by Jack Doyle. Big turnover for Kiltegan, but good play from Liam Keogh.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, he never gave up on that one.
There's a lot of space left in there in that full back line there for Carnew. They're getting kind of dragged out. I think the lads are bringing them out on purpose, and I think they're hoping that the likes of Podge and these lads will make a run and get in behind, break the line and come through. But it's important that they kind of have someone in there to cover that.
Brandon Ryan to take this one. He's about 67 or 8 yards out, well within his range. It's at high into the breeze. It's a good one. It's straight and it's over the bar. It's the first score of the game to the Kiltegan men. It's Brandon Ryan from a free. Well taken. The short puck out goes to Colin McRae. McRae goes long down the field. Huge crossfield ball underneath the stand as it breaks. Again, there's huge presence. What a catch by Aughrim. Passes the ball off as far as Podge O'Toole. Toole opens up the legs, cuts inside, gets the ball off to Liam Keogh. Keogh should have a shot himself from here. He will, but he hasn't got the legs underneath. Bob Fitzgerald just catches the ball at his ease. He'll solo out with this one. He'll go long down the field. Huge clearance from Fitzgerald again, dropping right in on that half back line, but again it's just batted back, and first to react is Kiltegan. They're first to react to a lot of stuff at this moment in time. It's Brandon Ryan off the far side underneath the stand. It's high and it's over the bar. It's the second one, and a brilliant score from Brandon Ryan, but just Kiltegan quicker to the breaks.
Yeah, absolutely. They just seem to want it more in the first few minutes there, you know.
4 minutes on the clock. Kiltegan lead by 2. Here's 2 points. Kiltegan, no score to Carnew. Bob Fitzgerald gets this one, launches it down the far side of the field again. Huge puck there. Carnew needs to start winning them though. Again, it's Brandon Ryan first to react. Brandon Ryan is on the ball and he's away up underneath the stand. A good touch there from Cormac Redmond, does enough, gets the ball to Martin O'Brien. O'Brien comes out and shovels a hand pass across to Damien Aylward. Aylward though loses possession under huge pressure from Kieran Harmon. That'll be a free though. Carnew probably lucky to get away. It was a free all day long, but they're kind of making their own hardship for themselves. They're giving Kiltegan the opportunity to get pressure on them.
Yeah, absolutely. They're bringing it on themselves. They really need to win something though, win those out of those puck outs and that half forward line for themselves if they have to have any chance of it.
Yeah, they've got no value at all so far going long, on, especially underneath that stand side. It's
very surprising because the likes of Eamon Scanlon always likes getting his wing backs or wing forwards drop back a bit and make a running game, so it's very surprising.
Damien Aylward goes short across the field here. Bob Fitzgerald has come all the way out of his goal, 45 yards out, pucks this one long. If Damien Aylward couldn't have pucked it to there, it's a strange thing to me. Ball is in the hands of Wayne Kinstead. He does really well. That's a huge catch from Kinstead, but again he's swarmed by 3 or 4 defenders. Picks it up at the second of them. Ball breaks inside. Liam Keogh, the man back to get the hurl in again. What a worker he is. It's working away as far as Podge O'Toole. O'Toole steps outside the tackle of Pádraig Doran, goes long down the field. It's 1-on-1 inside. It's Colin McRae versus Jack O'Toole. McRae and O'Toole go to ground inside. It's going to be a free in. McRae had a handful of his jersey from here, from what I could see. And O'Toole has won the free. McRae questioned it, but there definitely was a pull on the jersey there as the two of them went to ground. Probably no need, that ball was going away out of danger.
Yeah, it seemed to be going away from goal there. Really kind of just had to hold them up, you know.
It'll be a free to Jack O'Toole here. He's just outside the 21. He's about 5 or 6 yards to the left-hand post as we look at it. They're shooting into the Herbst end. He should be comfortable enough with this one, you'd imagine. Lifts this one, strikes it high and strikes it over the bars. 3 points to no score here. Carnew haven't come to the party yet. 6 points or 6 minutes on the clock. Puck out will be from Bob Fitzgerald.
Need to win this now.
They do, they need possession. Carnew need primary possession. It's a long puck down the field. Breaks inside it, hits off Jack Doyle and breaks back to where Liam Keogh is again. Huge ruck of players there. Keogh does well to try and get out. Mark Murphy picks up the ball. How he get up from there? He done really well, but this came off the leg of a Carnew player, says John Keenan. No argument from the Carnew lads. So there was a heavy clutch of bodies around that one. It'll be a line ball to Brandon Ryan here.
Carnew lads wouldn't argue, would they?
Well, they should have. Maybe that's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Brandon Ryan strikes this one again. It's low, but Tommy Collins gets to it first. Oh, it's flicked away from by Kieran Harmon. Harmon does really well there. Little pop pass inside, looking for James Boland. It's loose though. Aaron Kinsley gets to it. Boland goes to ground. Tommy Collins comes away with this one. Steps out of danger, but again it's flicked away from by Kieran Conway. Cormac Redmond comes out with. He'll need support. There's 2 men on every Carnew man to gain possession here. Damien Aylward waits for this one. Shawnee Germain picks his pocket, hits it high, but it's gone to the right of the post and wide. Both umpires at the one post over looking at. They're that interested in the game. It's 3 points to no score, but Carnew just a little bit slow to come to the party, like waiting for balls here in semi-finals and stuff. It's I
was about to say
Kiltegan are very, very hungry.
Yeah, Kiltegan seem to be bringing that intensity there, which is going to...
Ball breaks inside again as Wayne Kinsley breaks away with the ball. Hand passed outside to Ken Cullen. Cullen picks it up at the second of them. Aughrim is there on him. He'll need support from here. Cullen flicks a little pass back as far as Damien Aylward. Aylward is 67 or 8 yards out. Hits this one, but it's gone to the right of the post and wide. And they're alright when they go over, but
yeah, Carnew need a point there just to settle the nerves a bit. I think they're snapping at shots and stuff.
Yeah, just they're forcing it a little bit there. Even when they do get possession, that half forward line, it's all a little bit forced. Long ball down the field. Kieran Conway's underneath, pops a pass off. Here comes Podge O'Toole opening the legs up the field again. On the run, O'Toole strikes the ball long into the sky, but it's gone away to the left and wide. And another lay off for Carnew. Struggling to contain those runners.
Yeah. You wonder how long it's going to. They can keep it up for. It's a brilliant intensity. Kiltegan are bringing.
Long ball down the line again, breaks inside. Pádraig Doran has stayed in. I thought he wouldn't, if I'm honest, but he's in there. Him and Brian Carney are having a right good set two down in the corner there, the two of them. Both of them probably need support. Podge O'Toole goes back. Oh, lovely little hand pass inside to Pádraig. Byrne goes long down the field with this one. It's gone past Damien Aylward into the hands of James Boland. Boland on the move. Oh, brilliant flick away there by Aaron Kinsley. Brilliant play by Kinsley. The ball ends up in the hands of Rory O'Brien. O'Brien in the middle of the field pops a pass back to Tommy Collins. Collins goes back, tidies it up, has a look, takes a second touch, almost invited the tackle, but does well to get the ball to Ken Cullen. Cullen though is blocked down brilliantly by Mark Murphy. Chance here for Cullen to open his legs. Kieran Harmon is after him. Rian Waters lines him up, and it'll be a free in for a frontal charge by Rian Waters on Ken Cullen, and probably better play from Carnew just taking it on, but all came from a block down again.
Yeah,
that they were lucky to get the ball from.
Again, they're nearly inviting the tackles on them, just rather than getting rid of the ball really.
It's just taking that second touch. There's no second touch here. You know, this is
Kiltegan are not letting you do it.
This is senior hurling semi-final stuff. Like you don't get the chance, and it's
for a team that's been here a lot. Carnew seem quite nervous or something, you know.
Yeah, they seem to be.
I'd say that'll settle after this point here now, and I'd say they'll come into it a bit more.
Pádraig Doran 22 or 3 yards out on a good angle for the strike, hits it high and hits it over the bar. It's 3 points to 1. It's 10 minutes on the clock. That's Carnew's first score after 10 minutes, but still there's only 2 points in it. I suppose they've that much to be thankful for. Puck out from Sean Murphy long down the field, huge puck again around the middle of the field, breaks. Cormac Redmond's there, Kieran Conway's there. Jack Doyle picks it up and does really well. Doyle, oh, there's a heavy hit gone in on him from Shawnee Germain. I
don't actually think he meant that.
I think he came across him as he was in his strike. I think It's one. I think it looked like a free, but if you look back, it probably probably a harsh one enough. You know, but he's got the free. Jack Doyle, he done well. It'll be a chance for Pádraig Doran now to test his range here.
And Doran's slowing the game down a bit now. It looks like, just to take Kiltegan out of their stride, get Carnew to come back up.
It'll be. He's just in the middle of the field. He's about 5 or 6 yards to the left-hand post on the town goal as you look at it.
Wind blowing in his face, I say.
So Owen Cav now injured. He was the free taker all year. This one is high, but it looks to be tailing away to the right, and he's gone well wide, well right and wide. As we said, Owen Cav now injured. He had been free taken all year, so he's a loss. Sean Murphy takes the puck out, drills it down to Aughrim. Byrne steps out and fires the ball down the field. Rory O'Brien looks to be playing that free roll. Guy's hand on it, but it's just pinched away from him by Jack O'Toole. Aylward gets a touch on it. Damien Aylward. The honey goes as far as Brandon Ryan. Ryan does really well, but he's under huge pressure from 3 or 4 Carnew players. Picks it up the second time. Brilliant play for Brandon Ryan. Ball is broke away. Everyone looking for a free. One steps. One wants a free for tackles, but it's championship hurling, as we said. Long ball from Tommy Collins straight down on top of Brian Carney. Carney comes away with this one, gives it to Podge O'Toole. O'Toole looks to open the legs, but he's opened them on about 8 or 9 steps, and that's not allowed. He kind of did, though. He was in 2 minds. I think he kind of looked up and then decided to run, and he just got caught.
He was caught in 2 minds, alright.
It'll be a free to Pádraig Doran. It's good free for Carnew to get, I suppose, without having put too much pressure on him. It's one of those. It's kind of a giveaway. Can Pádraig Doran nail it now? He's about 60 yards out here, straight in front of the goal. Lines this one up, strikes it high. Looks to have got a better strike on this one. It's high and it's over the bar. 3 points to 2 here. 12 and a half minutes on the clock, and I suppose if you're Carnew, Warren, you'd have to be almost happy with that, the way Kiltegan started.
Absolutely, yeah. They're bringing a lot of intensity, but again, we'll have a bit of a patch here now that Carnew probably will take it back.
Liam Keogh takes the puck out from Sean Murphy, gets it back as far as Aughrim. Started really well. Aughrim fires the ball down the line looking for James Boland. That's going to get away from him though, and it's gone out over the end line and wide. But yeah, Aughrim has started really strong at centre back. Almost looks like Carnew are kind of giving him a little bit of freedom as well, but he has started really, really strong.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's really sitting on him. They're playing out and he's sitting back.
Ball to puck out was too quick from Bob Fitzgerald, so Liam Keenan Jr. has demanded a retake.
Seems to be reffing it well so far. He's letting it flow.
Letting it flow, letting it go. And to be fair, 2 teams just want to play too.
Absolutely.
There's no messing. The puck out is short to Damien Aylward. He's in his own D. Just about got away. Shawnee Germain is cursing his look up there because he thought he got the block on that. Brilliant play by Pádraig Doran. Creates the space inside for Ken Cullen. Lovely pass from Cullen out to Jack Doyle. That's some score of its own. It's just about go inside. It has. It's a level game. 3 points all. That's a brilliant score from Carnew. It really well worked. Pádraig Doran looked to have lost possession, but lovely flick into Ken Cullen, and he was found a pass out to Jack Doyle. That's a really good score and one Carnew needed.
Carnew keep it simple. That's what they're able to do.
3 points all here. Long ball down the field again. Huge tussle underneath. Kiltegan look to come back and win a score. It's Aaron Kinsta does really well. Comes out, gets the ball to Cormac Redmond. He fires the ball. It's loose down the field and it's off the hurler. Ross Sheridan breaks away as far as Kieran Harmon. Harmon on the spin. Evades 2 tackles. Gets away really well. Gives the ball to Liam Keogh. Keogh gives the ball up in as far as Jack O'Toole. O'Toole has Damien Aylward. And he's gone past Aylward here. Chance for Jack O'Toole on the run. Strikes this one high, but it's gone away to the right of the post and wide. And it's another wide for Kiltegan.
Yeah, there seem to be wasting a lot of chances now, and I'm wondering will it come back to bite them in the backside. Yeah,
14 and a half minutes gone here, and it's 3 points all. As I said, Carnew probably happy enough with that at this stage after Kiltegan started at 100 miles an hour here. So we said Kiltegan are guilty of a few wides though at this stage. The wind is kind of not really helping anyone here today as long as it's down the field again. Ball breaks inside. Out to a first is John Doyle Jr. Gets his body over it. Does really well. Picks up the ball. Looks to flick a pass away. Rory O'Brien gets out of trouble. Gets the ball to Ken Cullen. Cullen tries a little flick pass away. Brandon Ryan does really well. Eventually it gets out as far as Justin House. House picks it up. Ross Sheridan is after him. He's on the move here. House 45 yards out. He needs a little bit of support, but there's none there. There's 3-4 Kiltegan jerseys around him. The pass wasn't on. He's been dispossessed, and it's a away up the field, and Damien Aylward looks to go across and try and get to that ball first, but Jack O'Toole does really well. He's out in front of Conall McRae, gets the ball inside to James Boland. Boland breaks the tackle on the turn, fires a high. The crowd in the stand, they'll tell you it's high and it's over the bar. That's a really good score, but came from Carnew being in possession and losing at the other end, and it was a quick counter attack, but great work from Jack O'Toole. Got out between two Carnew men there and done really well.
Absolutely.
Ken Cullen gets the ball, breaks away down the field, again looks for that long ball in. Aughrim just wins it and steps out and strikes a long clearance down the field. 4 points Kiltegan, 3 points Carnew. Conall McRae and Jack O'Toole having a right good battle there. Lovely touch on it by Shawnee Germain, just gets it inside to James Boland. Boland first to react, just didn't come up for him, and Aaron Kinsta does really well to flick a little pass out to Tommy Collins. Collins cuts inside, himself and Kieran Harmon just front to front. There was a bang in it, but the two men just get up and go away. Tommy's clearance though is picked off by Podge O'Toole at the far side, but good work from Ken Cullen and Dan Redmond to dispossess him. Ball is back with Tommy Collins. He's under huge pressure from two Kiltegan men. Wins, he's free, and has just got the nudge in the back and took it. He's free. He done well because he was under huge pressure. If that's turned over, it's wide open inside.
Absolutely.
Damien Aylward gets this ball, goes long down the field into the corner, and Pádraig Doran gets out in front of his man, tangle of legs and a free there, and Carnew just starting to use the whole way of the field and starting to use their heads a little bit better. I think they're
putting the ball into better positions for their forwards to win it, where Kiltegan were doing that there lately, and they're just missing their shots, where Carnew just not giving the best chance for the forwards, but they're starting to do it now and they're starting to reap the rewards.
Yeah, it's a chance for Pádraig Doran here to make it a level game here again. Of course, last year the same two sides met in the semi-final and it went all the way to darkness nearly. We had a level game after extra time and penalties. It was one of those.
That's right.
Carnew just got through on penalties, but Kiltegan will be looking to avenge that. 4 points all here. Sean Murphy goes along with the puck. A great strike of a ball down the field. A touch on it there. Kieran Harmon guy's hand up. Rory O'Brien gets the ball. It was broken to Liam Keogh. Keogh is away, and Martin O'Brien is after him, but to no avail here. But Liam Keogh looks to have pulled it to the left of the post and wide. It's another one gone a begging for Kiltegan. Another chance, and
how many wides is that now? 6 or 7?
The wide count is creeping up. They must be up 6 or 7 now at this stage. So they're probably not getting their shooters on the ball as much as they'd like. I know that's no disrespect to Liam Keogh and Podge Toole and these lads, but they'd want the Shawnee Germains and these lads on those balls if they could get him. Carnew come down the field. It's through the hands from Tommy Collins. It's through the hands of John Doyle Jr. Him and Rian Waters go toe to toe. Waters flicks the ball back as far as Pádraig Doran. It's a lovely touch away from him by John Doyle Jr. He's held up surely as he referees his play on the turn, strikes it as high and it's dropped in over the bar. It's a really good score because I thought he probably deserved the free, but he's hit on the turn and it's dropped into the top of the net, and it's 5 points now to Carnew for the Kiltegan. And Carnew got back into this match really, really well, because it looked, I know Kiltegan haven't been the most economic with their chances, but it looked like Carnew were in trouble in the first 7, 8, 10 minutes here. Long ball down the field again. Conall McRae just shepherds Jack O'Toole out of the way. Damien Aylward will go back and pick this one up deep down on his own end line. He's blocked down. It's James Boland gets a touch to a chance here for Kiltegan, but it's good play by Martin O'Brien to get a hurl in. Brilliant flick by Martin O'Brien, but Damien Aylward was just a little bit too lackadaisical for my liking. Cormac Redmond under all sorts of pressure gets the ball out to Justin House. He pops a loose looking hand pass out to Jack Doyle. Doyle takes on Podge O'Toole and gets away and fires the ball down the field. Long dangerous diagonal ball. Ross Sheridan, well taken by Sheridan on the back foot, gets the ball out to Pádraig Doran. Game opening up a little bit here now. It's out to Brian Carney. Carney goes long down the field. It's at the top of the D. Touch on it there by James Boland, and Aaron Kinsley breaks down. There's numbers underneath. Shawnee Germain for a second might thought he was through, but there's another good defensive touch there by the Carnew, and ball is out. Jack Doyle over on the far side gets a long hand pass over looking for Tommy Collins. He fires the ball looking for Pádraig Doran at the other end. Brian Carney's underneath it with him. Two of them tussling strong, both letting on that they're not fouling one another, while the two of them probably are, and it's a free going Brian Carney's way. He just got his body in front of the ball. It was good back play. He just made himself big over the ball, and he earned his free and he won it. As I said, the two of them were trying to say they weren't fouling.
Absolutely, yeah. Jack Doyle's starting to come into the game a good bit now. He's doing what he does best and dropping back and winning dirty ball, carrying it and then giving it off. he's doing that there now. It seems to be doing great.
Aughrim with a huge strike right into the danger area there. Oh, it's a good bat on it there from Conor McRae. First to react is Tommy Collins, but it'll get as far as Shawnee Germain. But Liam Keogh pulled the hurl. Liam Keogh pulled the hurl out with Tommy Collins' hand there, and Shawnee Germain is furious because he had the ball in space. It was meat and drink to a forward like Shawnee. He could have even dropped the shoulder and went like there was that type of space there. There was a real chance
there, yeah, definitely.
There was a real chance there, but it's
if you could get someone like a James Boland or a Podge O'Toole there, even near the 45 or between that, and it opens up, they really need to be cutting throat there and going for.
Long puck right out on the sideline. It's free, gone right out over the sideline. That's the last thing you need when you're getting a free puck ahead. It's 21 minutes on the clock. It's 5 points to Carnew, 4 points to Kiltegan. Rian Waters will take this one. He's just inside his own 45 underneath us here at the press box. Again, it's a loose looking one. It's a ball, and it's hard to know which way. Yeah, it's back to Carnew ball according to John Keenan.
Maybe it's that I'm up here listening to you, but it seems like the game is just constant activity going on in this game now today, in fairness.
Yeah, well, it's a good game. As I said, it's a lot easier to be here commentating on a good game than it is on a bad one. But no, it's all action. It's end-to-end stuff. Both teams have come to the party wanting to hurl here. And great ball down the line from Tommy Collins. Inside looking for Pádraig Doran. Again, Carney is strong in there. Does really well. Shovels the ball back as far as Aughrim. He goes long diagonal to the far side of the field. It's a huge clearance from him. All good play by Aaron Ginsta. Just falls in. But again, Damien Aylward struggles to pick up the ball. It's back out as far as Conor McRae. McRae gets the ball out to Tommy Collins. Collins goes low down the line looking for Ken Cullen. Comes off his leg. Ross Sheridan is there. Mark Murphy is there to pick up the pieces. And he looks for a man on the far sideline. It's Kieran Conway. Conway though and Cormac Redmond having a right good ding-dong battle, the two of them. Ball is still between the two of them. Everyone was letting them at it. It's loose. Oh, good play by Justin House to go back and win that ball. Gets it out to Tommy Collins, and Collins goes long and diagonal looking for Pádraig Doran. Ball breaks off his hurl. He needs support though. There's three men back around. Oh, lovely touch from Pádraig Doran to get the ball back as far as Brian Carney. He gives it to Mark Murphy, not the strike he would have wanted, but it's dropping into the danger area. Ball breaks inside. Chance for James Boland. Boland on the turn hits this one high and hits it over the bar. A simple enough score in the end, but two Carnew men underneath a ball going for it, no one getting anything on it. You can't let the ball through
and
there.
You're leaving it one-on-one behind you then with someone like James Boland who's athletic. If I had his legs now, I'd definitely be taking him on.
Yeah, it's dangerous. Oh, lovely touch from Dan Redmond. Redmond on the move, flicks the ball into Ken Cullen. Cullen takes it at the second attempt, gives it back to Dan Redmond. Redmond has a look. He's hooked. Took a little bit too long to get his strike away. Jack Doyle is on the scene. He picks it up, looks to take the ball in, and it's a high tackle on Jack Doyle, and it'll be a free in. Good play from Doyle. He bought the free, and Carnew needed it. He drew in the high tackle, to be fair. He got his shoulder down and up under the tackler.
Again, Jack is just doing what he does best, winning the dirty ball and getting frees and getting...
But he's all around the field as well. He's popping up everywhere. A minute ago he was underneath the stand on his own 45. He's on the 45 on this side of the field then here. He's popping up everywhere, to be fair to him. He's starting to lift the siege a little bit for Carnew.
I think he's brought Carnew into this game now himself.
Puck is from Pádraig Doran, straight as a die from here. It's high and it's over the bar. Carnew leads 6 points to 5. 24 minutes on the clock here. 6 of normal time to go to half time. It's been a cracking first half. There's nothing between these two teams. Long ball down the field again. There's a hurling from Rory O'Brien. He does well. It's off the foot. Off the foot of Mark Murphy. John Keenan was right on the scene there underneath us. It'll be a line.
That was a great call by him, because in fairness I thought that myself.
Yeah, no, he was right on it. It'll be a line ball to Pádraig Doran.
Or could go in and take another step in there close to it, doesn't he?
He's gaining a good yard there. It hasn't gone far though. Ken Cullen tries to pick it up. Oh, it's well picked up by John Doyle Jr. Breaks one tackle, breaks the second. Little hand pass inside. Oh, lovely touch from Tommy Collins. Finds himself in space. He'll have a shot from here, Collins. Is it going to come around enough? No, it's gone away to the left of the post and wide. He kind of had to nearly have a shot after what he done, to be fair. He done the hard work to get himself into space, and ref is not happy with the puck being taken.
There always seems to be one or two players with Kiltegan free. I don't know whether Carnew are going zonal or something for their puck out.
Yeah, it's hard to gauge what's going on, because
it seems to be bodies everywhere.
Almost straight away after the puck out you can see who's marking who, but for the puck out you can't follow it. The Kiltegan goalie has gone back in to get a ball here inside in the pen where they come out of the dressing room, so
It seems to me that Kiltegan are nearly looking like they're hoping that it's half time soon, just so they can grab a second breath, because after bringing that intensity to the first few minutes, they seem to kind of dropped it a small bit. Carnew came back up again.
Carnew kind of found their level a bit as well. Ross Sheridan picks up the pieces from Shawnee Germain's breakdown. Liam Keogh again on the ball trying to get, but again there's huge intensity on the ball here from both sides. As Shawnee Germain flicks a little ball out, calls kindly for Mark Murphy. It's a good strike. Brilliant strike, as a fella said about Noel McGrath's, like he'd get a strike off in a phone box, but like that was one of those, because players all around him. Was a brilliant strike from Mark Murphy. It's 6 points all here. We're 26 minutes on the clock, and it's been one of those games, and you know, you can't really see much separating these for the next 40 minutes or 35 or 40 minutes or whatever's in it, because both teams are just,
it's nearly,
they're so even.
If one player's going quiet, then he ends up popping up with a great score like Mark Murphy there. There's just, everyone seems to be doing well today. Ball
breaks back from Pádraig Doran into Tommy Collins. Oh, it's a lovely touch by Jack Doyle. Can he get to it? No, he didn't. It's picked up back there by Podge O'Toole, and O'Toole does well. That's good cover from Podge O'Toole, dropping back from his half back line. But Tommy Collins having a big bearing on the game at the minute as well. He's on an awful lot of ball for Carnew in this last 10-15 minutes. Long ball in Conal McRae. Again, the ball bypasses McRae and Jack O'Toole. It's into Shawnee Germain. Oh, Germain, that's a lovely looking strike. If it's straight enough, it should be. The umpires took his time, but it's gone to the left of the post and wide. And there's no argument from Kiltegan, so I was kind of wondering the way it looked. It looked like he got his strike on it, but really well.
Martin O'Brien is absolutely making sure he doesn't even take a step away from him.
It's a long puck down the field again from Bob Fitzgerald. It's another wide for Kiltegan. As the ball breaks off the hand of Ross Sheridan, it looked like Liam Keogh knows that and he tries to keep it in. There's just a little step over there almost. You know, he didn't mean it, but good play by Podge O'Toole. Long, dangerous ball inside. Bob Fitzgerald shepherds out over the line. That'll go down as another wide for Kiltegan. They must be up around double figures here at this stage.
They must be at this stage now. They're very good with the quick hand passing in the half back line and just running with it straight away. They're getting one or two quick hand passes and then just going with it.
Breaking lines, they're very quick to break lines there. Bob Fitzgerald
very strong along that
takes
half
his
back
time
line.
over this one. He'll have to go long. He does go long. It's a huge puck down and right down between the 65 and 45. The other breaks inside. Dan Redmond's first to react. Does well enough. Gets the ball in as far as Pádraig Doran. Doran goes for a long hand pass. It's well read by Pádraig Burndog. Well cut out and long down the field. He had a man closer off his shoulder, Doran there. If he'd used him, it probably was the better option. James Boland touches the ball back. Does well. Aaron Kinsella goes back there to help out his defence. So does Conal McRae. There's a tussle for the ball right down in the bottom end of the field. It'll be a hand pass has gone straight over the line. It's going to be a line ball to the Kiltegan men here. It'll be Jack O'Toole to take this one. He's between the 14 and the 21. Right down in the Harp's end here. He's left it to Brandon Ryan. Ryan taking his time over this one.
He might go for this one.
Yeah, it's looking like he's lining up it. He's straightening himself, cuts it, doesn't quite get it as well as he like, but it's across the square. It's dangerous. So looked maybe like a nudge in the back there, but it's into the hands of Shawnee Germain. Lovely turn from Germain and hits it high and hits it over the bar. Kiltegan lead here again, 7 points to 6. We're a minute away from half time here. Again, it was just Kiltegan quicker to react to that one. They had been quicker earlier in the game, but just the reactions there a little bit quicker as that ball came across. It's a long puck from Bob Fitzgerald again. It's right out near the side and ball breaks off the hurler. Liam Keogh. Kieran Harmon gets a pull on it. It's across and Damien Elward misses this one, but Conal McRae gets his hurl on it and charges down the field with the ball, but it's loose and it's straight into the hands of Jack O'Toole. O'Toole on the turn fires the ball into the danger area. There's a tussle off the ball there. Kieran Conway and Cormac Redmond go to ground. There's nothing in it, says the referee. Bob Fitzgerald picks up the pieces and goes long in over the head of Podge O'Toole. O'Toole gets that ball and turns and solos down the field. He covers the ground so well too. Good hand pass inside to Ross Sheridan. Sheridan tries to get his poke away. It's half blocked down and into the hands of Mark Murphy. Brilliant block by Conal McRae. Breaks away. Damien Aylward fires the ball and was straight down on top of a loose man, but Wayne Kinsella does enough. Gets to the ball. Takes on Pádraig Byrne. Gives the ball outside here to John Doyle Jr. On the move. John Doyle Jr. clips the ball high and it's another good score from John Doyle Jr. Whatever way he strikes the ball, it looks like it's tailing, and then then it straightens again. That's 2 points he's got like that now. It's 7 points all here. We've 30 minutes on the clock. I'm not sure I missed how much injury time we're going to have. We're going to 1 minute of injury time. Good catch by Kieran Harmon there, but he dropped it to the ground under huge pressure from two Carnew men, Pádraig Dorn and Tommy Collins. John Doyle Jr. comes out, steps inside his man, twists back around. That's a good ball in from him under huge pressure. There's only one up for Carnew though. It's Dan Redmond, and Kiltegan have numbers back there. Ian Waters does really well. It's good tidy cornerback play. Lovely ball, finds Harmon 45 yards out from his own goal, flicks a little pass out, looking for Mark Murphy. Rory O'Brien is on his case. O'Brien does really well, comes out with this one, gets the ball to John Doyle Jr. He fires a long one inside. Again, there's nobody home, but it's not even going to carry. Dan Redmond got a touch on chance here. Ian Waters got back to clear it off the line. His ball is on the ground. It's gone out for a 65. And there was just a hesitancy there from the Kiltegan backline, Warren, and Dan Redmond was very alert, and he's very unlucky he hasn't got a goal for his trouble.
Dan's just a poacher, just born into him nearly. He's just a poacher. He didn't stop going there until the ball was literally out of play.
A real chance there for Carnew to get a goal just on the verge of half time. Kiltegan will be happy to get away with that one. As you can see, the flags here now are just blown. It's kind of across up into the stand almost. Very unusual wind here for Aughrim. With about 20 seconds of injury time left. Pádraig Dorn has a chance to break the deadlock here and put Carnew on in front. It's from a 65. It's just a yard to the left hand post, but this one is tailed away. No, by the way they're looking, it's gone, and Liam Keenan has seen enough of the first half. It's 7 points all here. A cracking first half of hurling. As we said, Warren, Carnew looked a little bit asleep for the first 8 or 9 minutes. Like, it was all Kiltegan. They were bringing all the intensity and on it, but Carnew found their way back into it. Half a chance there at the end, and it could have been a much better first half, but Kiltegan will be ruining a few wides as well. They haven't been as economic. Carnew have been more economic with the ball. They've got down the forwards.
Kiltegan looks shakier in front of goal, but with the ball they were much better than Carnew. But then Carnew are more beneficial and they're more economic with their their scoring.
They're probably playing a more direct brand of hurling Carnew as well. Kiltegan seem to want to work it into those little pockets, as you said, and get their runners on the ball 45, 50 yards out, whereas Carnew seem to be happy just to lorry the ball in and let everyone win their own. But look, we're going to be back with the second half here shortly. Make sure and tune in. This is a cracking game so far. We're level here, 7 points all. There may not be a lot in this one. Could be like last year. We could be here till nearly dark, so don't go anywhere.
It's dropping from the skies. The big man has it again. Oh, he's lording it today.
He's backing himself. He has the distance. But has he the accuracy? It's over the bar. Touchy's
Our GAA. We all belong here, in this place, at this time. We belong not because of who we are or where we come from. Being here means belonging. Belonging means knowing you're part of a community that has a place for all, where potential is nurtured, where individuals become teams, who honour the legacy of those who went before and strive to build a legacy of their own. Some of us play, some of us used to play, some of us never played. We all belong. Belonging means having a voice, means being able to say what you think is right, being listened to. Belonging means respecting each other, means being there for each other, on the pitch, off the pitch. Belonging means rolling our sleeves up and doing what needs to be done. We all belong, whether it's our first day or our 100th year. We all belong here, because this place belongs to us all. Our GAA, where we all belong.
born in 1930.
About 3 miles to the east of Dingle, Dún Shean in Echelon Dangan.
Kind of fooling down, the game is on, the ball thrown in by Patrick Kelly. Cork playing down toward the railway goal in the first half in the ball, nobody got it into the hand yet, picked up by Jerry O'Connor. He's now engaged in the shouldering match, and that's a foolish thing for a man that was getting treatment for the shoulder all the week. Off the upright, breaks out to Massey, a chance of a goal, and he's got it. Tomas Massey in from Dublin.
It's all over, and Carn, an All-Ireland champion for 1990. They have done the magnificent double. They have won the All-Ireland and senior hurling. They've won the All-Ireland and senior football.
The drive for 5 has ended with that goal of Naomh.
Supports in Wicklow is a resource between Wicklow GAA and Mental Health Ireland, focusing on 5 ways to well-being, which allow you to make small positive life improvements that can be really and easily added into your daily life. They are: connect, make time to connect with people around you, friends, family, in the community. Being connected helps our happiness. It gives us a better sense of purpose. Be active every day. Go for a walk, run, swim or cycle. Step outside. Do an activity you enjoy. Being physically active improves us. Take notice. Be aware of the world around you. Be curious. Notice the changing season. Savor the moment. Pay attention to the present. Keep learning. Try something new. Rediscover an old interest. Sign up for a course. Cook a new recipe. Set yourself a challenge. Give. Giving to others is good for you. Do something nice for someone. Thank someone. Volunteer your time. Giving can be rewarding. Additional information available at www.officialwicklowgaa.ie/supports in Wicklow or www.mentalhealthireland.ie.
In the garden county where the fields are green, a story of triumph, a victory seen. Wicklow hurlers, brave and true, in the Nicky Racker Cup their dreams came true. Wicklow stayed short but sweet, with heart and soul they faced defeat. From relegation they did rebound, in Croquant's glory the fate was found. The Ulstermen they struck with might, goals from McKinney and Hilferty's flight. Donegal had the better half, but Wicklow's spirit never sat daft. Wicklow stayed short but sweet, with heart and soul they faced defeat. From relegation they did rebound, in Croquant's glory the fate was found. Wicklow stayed short but sweet, with heart and soul they faced defeat. From relegation they did rebound, in Croquant's glory the fate was found. Siani Daniel and Podrick too, from the bench they shone right through. Christy Morehouse 9 points strong, led the charge they marched along. Andrew Kavanagh's mighty fetch, O'Brien strike, a perfect sketch. They built a lead, they held on tight, Wicklow's warriors in the fight. Wicklow stayed short but sweet, with heart and soul they faced defeat. From relegation they did rebound, in Croquant's glory the fate was found. Donegal's McDermott, a force to fear, but Wicklow's heart was crystal clear. Luke White's goal in stoppage time couldn't dim the Wicklow climb. Wicklow stayed short but sweet, with heart and soul they faced defeat. From relegation they did rebound, in Croquant's glory the fate was found. So raise a cheer for Wicklow's men, their spirits soared, they won again. The Nicky Racker Cup they claimed with pride, in the heart of Ireland their dreams abide. Wicklow stayed short but sweet, with heart and soul they faced defeat. Wicklow hurlers forever adorn the tale of victory of hearts so brave. In Wicklow's fields their glory waves.
In the heart of the Garden County, where the hills meet the sky, we gather in our colours with our heads held high. From Aughrum's sacred ground to the fields where legends play, we carry dreams of glory in the Wicklow way. Wicklow GAA, our heart and soul, through every rise and every fall. With courage and pride we stand as one. In the cave we love, our journey's begun. From earth to football we'll give our all. Wicklow GAA will answer call. Though the road has been rocky and the titles a few, we've tasted sweet victories and we've felt the blues. From Bray to Carnew, with every match we fight. Wicklow GAA, our heart and soul, through every rise and every fall. With courage and pride we stand as one. In the game we love, our journey's begun. From earth to football we give our all. Wicklow GAA will answer call. Stands we hear the cheering, in our hearts we feel the fire. Together as a family we'll rise and never tire. With every kick and every score our spirits soar so high. For the love of the game we'll reach for the sky. Wicklow GAA, our heart and soul, through every rise and every fall. With courage and pride we stand as one. In the game we love, our journey's begun. From earth to football we give our all. Wicklow GAA will answer call. So here's to our players and the dreams yet to come. With Wicklow GAA we'll always be one. In the heart of our county where the spirit runs free. Together we'll conquer in unity. In the heart of the Garden County, where the hills.
From the hills of green and valleys wide to the fields where our legends reside, we carry the spirit of Wicklow strong in the Gaelic games where we belong. All the battles fought, the glory sought in every heart.
You're all very welcome back to Echelon Park in Aughrim here for the second half of our Lightning Protection Ireland Senior Hurling Championship semi-final between Carnew Emmets and Kiltegan. The game deadlocked at 7 points each. A really bright start by Kiltegan, going 3 points to no score up. Carnew coming back into the game, and it's been pretty much lick for smather, as we say, between the two teams. It's point for point, and it's one of those games you just kind of get the feeling it's going to go right down to the wire. Just looking at Arun Daly Dan going up the line, he doesn't look that comfortable walking up there. I wonder, is he carrying a bit of a knock or a niggle there? We'll find out later, I suppose, when Kiltegan start to empty their bench. But our referee Liam Keenan is happy enough. Don't think there's any changes. Everyone is pretty much as is, other than positional switches. But you're kind of handed the jersey now, and it doesn't really define where you play anymore. So we're just about ready to rock and roll here. Water bottle going in to the goalie for Kiltegan there. So we said the pitch is cleared here. The ball is in. The second half is on, and again it's Brandon Ryan is first to the ball. Tommy Collins after him there. Good touch from Collins to knock it away. Good play by Brandon Ryan. Two players, a strong tussle there. Shawnee Germain is out, hops up nicely. Well taken by Brandon Ryan. Again, there's huge intensity on the ball from both sides. A brilliant block down by Tommy Collins again on Brandon Ryan, and there's not an inch being given out there, to be fair to these. Like, it must be very hard. It's almost frustrating to try and play in a game that's tight, I suppose, because you think you have it and it's gone, and you think you have it again and it's gone.
Swarms coming at you like that now, but that's the intensity you want to bring if you're going to win it.
Brandon Ryan to take this line ball. He's just inside his own 65. Kiltegan playing down into the town end. As we said, the breeze is crossfield into the stand, kind of not really helping anyone here. But both teams have given a good account of themselves in the first half of this one. It's almost like a wall in soccer here. A lad's across in front of this line ball, but it's gone way over him and it's down into the danger area. Kieran Conway is out in front of Cormac Rem. Good play from Conway. Heavy shoulder on Conway by Aaron Kinsley. That's a big hit. That's a fair hit, but it's a big hit. And out over the line, the ball pop. Conway's up and away, but you could see Aaron Kinsley had lined him up there for a bit, and Conway was just kind of down a blind alley a little bit. It's a loose ball though, and Conway is back in possession of it. It's a line ball to Carnew. It's gone off Conway's hurl. Be a chance for
It was a huge marker to be putting down there, not just a hit.
Yeah, the first, the block from Tommy Collins and then the hit from Aaron Kinsley, the first couple of markers for Carnew. They went the opposite way in the first half. A long ball across the middle, breaks, and Liam Keogh first to react, does really well. Oh, it was a good hurl in there by Damien Aylward, done really well. And John Doyle Jr. drives the ball in. Jack Doyle is inside on the square, gets the ball out there in front of Brian Carney. Huge battle between the two of them. Doyle is still in front, Carney is still biting away at his heels. Ball is there, Dan Redmond is on it, Liam Keogh is on it. It's a broken passage of play here. Someone needs to come up with the ball. Is Wayne Kinsley. How did he pick that up? Gets it back out as far as John Doyle Jr. A snapshot by him has gone away to the left of the post and wide, and Carnew's turn to hit the wides into that goal.
Must be the wide goal down there.
Yeah.
If you don't get the ball into your hand first time around Brian Carney, he punishes you.
But even at that, like Jack, that ball was 30 yards out from the goal, and he, the pressure was on him to get that first ball. Next thing, he's 45 yards out, but he's so strong. Like,
absolutely.
I have a Hurl coming in for helmet coming in for Jack Doyle running repairs. That's one that'll throw me off now because I go by helmet colour.
Yeah, same as that. Yeah.
He's white now, so I'll have to be on my toes with that one. Sean Murphy to take the puck out again. Goes long as the dusk falls here in Aughrim for this Lightning Protection Iron Senior Hurling Championship semi-final. First to react back there is Ken Cullen. Cullen does well there. Gets the ball in front of Kieran Harmon. Launches the ball down into the corner. Dan Redmond is out in front of Brian Carney. It's well taken this time by Dan Redmond on the turn. Flicks to the wrist. Oh, the keeper will tell you he bangs the cross. That's a really good score from Dan Redmond.
The difference in getting the ball in.
Got the ball in first and he's in control then. It was all in, but he done really well from a difficult angle. It's a good score. Carnew lead 8-7.
Yeah, definitely.
Long puck down the field again. Ball breaks off the hand of Kieran Conway this time. It's well picked up by Liam Keogh. Keogh hand passes it off as far as there's a late slap in there. A late slap on Liam Keogh. It's Kieran Harmon was away there. They probably wouldn't have minded an advantage either, but it's going to be a free and it'll be a chance for Brandon Ryan straight away to cut the deficit here.
Carnew are not letting the Kiltegan get it now and making their runs anymore now.
They're trying to stop the runs
at start. Even if it's a foul, they're just trying to hit them out late.
Brandon Ryan is this one. He's 3 or 4 yards in from the sideline. About 60 yards out. Pucks it high into the air. Again, the stand will tell you that this one's over the bar. They're right behind it. 8 points all, 4 minutes into the second half here. As we said, it's tit for tat here in Aughrim in the semi-final. Nothing between these two teams. Bob Fitzgerald, huge puck from Fitzgerald right down to the 45 at the other end of it, batted away by the Kiltegan defence. Ball breaks. Pádraig Byrne lashes on that one. It breaks. First to react is Shawnee Germain. Martin O'Brien is all over his Keystone, gets it away, and Tommy Collins picks it up. Again, there's 3 men facing him up. He does well to get a ball in. It's dangerous. Jack Doyle is out in front. Again, the hurl comes in from Brian Carney. Huge battle between the two of them in there. Pádraig Doran is in there. Tries to twist and turn his way out of trouble. Gets a hand pass away. Out to Wayne Kinsley. Kinsley on the 21 does well to turn back inside. He can't catch it again. He's in a bit of bother. A good hurl in by Brandon Ryan, but it's pretty much as Wayne Kinsley could do, because if he catches that ball again, it's a free out. And he's somehow got a 65 out of it, so it'll be.
He was cute there now.
He was cute enough, and it's a free puck at the ball, I suppose. At the end of the day, it won't be an easy one. It'll only be 2 or 3 yards in from the sideline underneath here, but Pádraig Doran will have the opportunity. Taking his time coming out here to take this one.
He's slowing it up now. I think he's trying to take that intensity out of Kiltegan again.
Yeah, he's
just very, very smart hurler. So.
Yeah, he's just even had a chat with the linesman about where it was there. He was taking
every
his
second he can.
If you can put this over though, it'll be a huge one for Carnew. He strikes this one. It's going high, but it's going way to the right of the post and wide. This one. It's 8-all here in Aughrim with 6 minutes of the second half have elapsed. We're none the wiser as to who's going to face Brer Airog in the final, but short puck out from Sean Murphy goes to Rian Waters. Waters carries the ball well up to the 65 and delivers a long ball down the line. Jack O'Toole is underneath, but Conal McRae his ease does really well and flicks a pass up to Rory O'Brien. O'Brien takes it in, turns, comes up the line, again flicks a ball to Pádraig Doran. Doran under huge pressure straight away though, once, as you said Warren, once it doesn't come in, but Rory O'Brien does really well, looks for the hand pass away as Kieran Harmon gets the hurl in, and there's a shoulder straight into the middle of the back on Rian Waters. Well, no. It's a line ball. I would have said all day that's a free to me, and I wouldn't be happy if I didn't get one. Well, it looked like it was shoulder straight into the back.
If you're the one giving it though, you would have said different.
yeah, well it's one of those, but you'd have to think on most days out here in Aughrim that if you're doing it, you're probably going to give away a free.
Carnew were hitting a lot harder this half than they were in the first half.
Line ball will be for Pádraig Doran. He cuts this one right down into the danger area. Big numbers back for Kiltegan. Again, it's Brian Carney. Him and Jack Doyle are having a huge tussle back there. Carney does well though, comes out with this one, gets the ball away. He was tackled late by Justin House this time, and probably wasn't as much a free as the one before. But he's gone. Maybe that's why he got he's got the ground anyway. It's Brian Carney done really well there. Everyone that goes in on him, he's having a battle there. He's playing on strong players all the time, Brian Carney, but he's been very good on it.
Yeah, absolutely.
He moved the ball up. Wayne Kinsley didn't encroach on the free taker there, so it'll be a free now that Brandon Ryan will fancy his chances at. Håkon Byrne seemed to fancy his chances here as well.
Håkon's going for it.
He's going for it. Brandon has walked away from it, so just didn't really come up for him, but it's right into the danger area. Long ball breaks inside. There's no hurl on it. Breaks away, and the one-handed pickup didn't work. There's a heavy hit on Mark Murphy back there. Kieran Conway has got this one, and he's hit away to the left of the post and wide, and heavy hits going in, but the ref was happy enough with them. But
Aaron Kinsley's hitting anything that walks in or runs in around there.
That's all very well. It's a little bit dangerous area to be doing that sometimes, but the ball breaks from the long puck out inside. One-handed swing from Brian Carney, breaks in behind him. Håkon Byrne gets back and does well. Dan Redmond dispossesses him. It's a good game of hurling here. Both teams are going hammer and tongs. That Redmond had the ball, pops it back out to Justin House. House on the move, gets this one and fires it high and fires it over the bar. It's a good score for Carnew. It's well worked, as it's actually getting
quite dark out
here now, to be fair to both sets of players. When I picked up the paper last week and seen this at 5:30, I was scratching my head a bit because the evenings are not what they were. Kieran Conway does really well, and again 2 hits go in on him. Ball breaks inside. Brandon Ryan's away this time. Martin O'Brien tries to get across, and Podge O'Toole has made it one. Here comes O'Toole. There's a heavy chop on Podge O'Toole, but he hops it inside to James Boland. Boland on the move. Brilliant save by Bob Fitzgerald. Free here, but Justin House going to be in a bit of bother here, I'd say. But Carnew got away without conceding a goal. That's a brilliant save by Bob Fitzgerald while we're still on it. James Boland probably didn't take it at the first attempt. Let him get out on him, but he's saved it. Here's a run Daly Dan now, so as well Justin House is in bother here because he's not on a yellow or anything, but yeah, harsh red, but you couldn't say it wouldn't be. I suppose that's the only way I can describe it. It's he's got a yellow. It's a one-handed slap in on him. He's probably
definitely trying to stop them runners coming in.
Yeah,
they're definitely trying to no matter what it is.
Yeah,
they're taking the yellows, giving the fouls, just stop them running.
Kieran Conway has gone off. A run Daly Dan has come on. Jack O'Toole has blasted this one high, and he's one umpire says wide. That's wide. He's blasted a wide of Carn. Yeah. The umpire in this post said wide. The other umpire, but he's given a wide. That's a big talking point here after 10 minutes. The wide for Kiltegan. Ball breaks inside as a run Daly Dan is announced onto the field by Dave Murray. Ball breaks out and it's a loose pull on it from Pádraig Byrne. Gets it out over the sideline. It'll be a line ball to Carnew. Look, we couldn't see that from here at all, but it's one of those again.
Fine margins.
fine margins, you know. You don't want to see a game decided on something like it either, to be fair, if it can be helped. But Jack Doyle takes the ball, gets it in as far as Pádraig Dorn on the turn, fires this one high. It's dangerous, it's going to go wide. It's gone away to the right of post and wide. He never even really looked there.
I think Kiltegan have only themselves to blame at the moment with the big misses in the first half, you know.
Yeah,
they definitely could be well ahead in this game.
They could be, in
fairness. They're still ticking along there. They're still working hard.
Long ball down the field again. It's taken in by Rundale and does really well. They're shouting for steps underneath me, but he gets away. It's loose stone. It's into the hands of John Doyle Jr. Gets it and fires it down the field. Doesn't get past Aughrim though. He flicks the ball away, and it's Pádraig Byrne comes away with this one, gets it to Rian Waters. Again, good pressure from Wayne Kinster, but Waters is good. He's fast and he gets away with the ball long down the field. Underneath it is Damien Aylward. He takes this one almost at the second attempt, but it's broken play again. Arundel Dan is in around it. Away comes Martin O'Brien and fires the ball into space in front of Dan Redmond. Redmond on the move here, looks to take on Rian Waters. Good touch from Waters, just gets it. But ball is fired across from Dan Redmond. Danger. The keeper took a step back and done really well. Didn't get caught in the fly, but he's blocked down though by Jack Doyle. Doyle, lovely turn, chance for Doyle's shot. Low! It's gone across the goal and it's gone to the right of the post and wide. It's gone well wide actually, but a half chance there for Carnew. Keeper had done well underneath, but he just coughed up possession in a dangerous area, but Jack Doyle just didn't quite capitalise.
No, it was a lovely turn.
Great turn, yeah. He showed it one way and went the other, but again, huge numbers under the ball. Shawnee Germain picks up his own break underneath the stand at the far side, steps inside. Martin O'Brien dives the block, gets the ball into Mark Murphy. Murphy now in a pocket of space, gets his strike away, but again it's dropped short. Ball is into Bob Fitzgerald. He fires it out here as far as Aaron Kinsley. This game has gone end to end. It's real championship stuff here. Aaron Kinsley looked like he might be blocked, but it's a long ball down. He's reading the game very, very well, but there's no one showing out for that ball either. Long strike down the field again from Aughrim. Breaks inside. James Boland goes for it, breaks away from him. Lovely pick up by Rundale Dan. He's on the move here, looks inside. Strike has gone away to the left and just out. Is it gone out? Yeah, it's just about gone out over the far side there, but he's been on a lot of ball already. Rundale Dan, a real athlete, but just he's finishing let him down on that one.
I don't know whether he's struggling with an injury or not now, why he didn't start, but
yeah, it's just when I seen him coming out after half time, he looked a little bit laboured coming out, but he hasn't been laboured since he came on, to be fair to him. He's been very good. 13 minutes on the clock here, 9 points to 8 as darkness falls in Aughrim. Long ball down the field again, goes over. It's well taken by Pádraig Dorn 45 yards out, cuts back inside, pops the pass off into the number 18 Rory O'Brien. It's tipped, or John Doyle Jr. Tipped out of his hand. It's a real good dispossession by the Kiltegan backs. Pádraig Byrne gets the ball, gives it out to Brian Carney. Fires a long ball down the field, has to be attacked here, is attacked by Damien Aylward, breaks to Cormac Redmond fires it into Ken Cullen right in the middle of where it's all going on. There are 3 Kiltegan men around him. John Doyle Jr. needs to pick it up, gets the ball back to Damien Aylward cuts back inside, huge pressure there from the Kiltegan backs, gets the ball to Wayne Kinsley's away on the move here, good break from him, he has a man outside him if he needs him. Ball is touched out of his hand, good play again, but Kinsley on the turn, fires it high. Has he done enough? He has. It's high and it's over the bar. Really good play, but to be fair to Kiltegan, the intensity is huge, and Carnew are just about picking their way through.
They're just about. They're getting their scores away under fierce pressure.
10 points to 8 here. We've 14 minutes on the clock. Tommy Collins has got the break here. Cuts inside. Podge Toole does well. He's hooked though on the run, and Aughrim gets this one. He'll clear it long. Looks for Mark Murphy. Comes off the hurl of Mark Murphy. Again it's Shawnee Germain. Again it's Martin O'Brien. It's stuck to him like glue, and O'Brien does really well, but the hand pass has gone astray. Touch on it from Conal McRae. Gets the ball out to Ken Cullen. Cullen will fire this one distance in the middle of the field. What a score! What a score from Ken Cullen. He turned. He didn't take long. We've been talking about, you don't have a lot of time here. That's a young man just out of minor, and he's nailed a score at an important time.
I think that's the only score that the Carnew actually had time on the ball. The rest of them had to hit it as if they were in a phone box.
It's 11 points to Carnew. It's 8 points to Kiltegan. Carnew have taken over around the middle third for a few minutes here. Ball is with John Doyle Jr. He fires this one. It's gone away to the right of post and wide. We're halfway through the second half here. The way this game has ebbed and flowed, I know Kiltegan were 3 points up early doors. 3 points seems a big lead at any stage, but look, it's all down to a half chance either way, and it's a break of a ball there, and it's just came up short with Brandon Ryan. was pulled to the ground there by Damien Aylward. He probably should have been in possession, but lost it again. The pressure from Brandon Ryan was huge. A chance to cut the deficit here. It's a right good game of hurling, Warren. It's not the most pure game of hurling, but it's a right good game of championship hurling.
No, it's as good. It's as good as you'll see this time of year.
Jack O'Toole has come out to take this one. Again, he's just outside the 45 here. He's about 7 or 8 yards to the right hand side of that post as we look into it down at the town end on our side here. Again, just seemed to get away from him a little bit. He kind of chased it. It's gone to the left and gone wide. It's just one of those. As you said, Kiltegan must be well up in the double figures of wides here, and is it going to come back to bite him? It's not good at the minute anyway. A long puck down the field. Oh, Dorn takes it, does really well, pops the pass off inside to John Dale Jr. He didn't bring it with him. It was an opening there for a second, and again it's one of those hand passes. It's probably borderline. I see Pádraig doing that a bit. It's the overhanded pass.
It depends on the referee,
brilliant catch by Ken Cullen, and he's won a free. Shawnee Germain came into it, but that's brilliant play again from Ken Cullen. 2 big plays from a young man there in a couple of minutes. You know that he was brave there underneath that ball. Knew he was going to get the bang, but he took it and he's won a free.
A lot of teams would look for one of the older lads to go and grab the game by the scruff of the neck, but a young lad like that to be able to turn around and do it is brilliant for them.
He's been very good this year so far.
Kiltegan just need to settle the nerves again now. Seem to look a bit nervous, but
Pádraig Dorn tries to float this one more so than drill it. He does. He floats it high and floats it over the bar. John Doyle Senior's about to enter the fray for Carnew here.
Bit of experience coming in. We're only saying about a young lad there grabbing the game by the scruff of the neck, but John Doyle's a very experienced
Probably, I would imagine he'll go in on Aughrim just to maybe just show
nullify that a bit.
Who's coming off?
Substitution on the Carnew Emmets team.
Aylward, is it?
John Doyle.
Pádraig Dorn gone back to centre back.
Good position for him, I feel. Anyway.
He's gone back to
at this time of the game as well. You need something like
13 minutes to go, 4 points up, you know. But now he has won a couple of big puck outs there as well. But look, ball is high, it's looping down on top of the half back line. Tommy Collins, it goes forward off him. He done well. He attacked the ball. Lovely little hand pass out to Wayne Kinsley. Kinsley on the turn. Kinsley on the spin. Oh, what a score from Wayne Kinsley. Has had one of his quieter days today, but that's a brilliant score for him. And Kiltegan just look out of ideas a little bit, Warren, at the minute now, being honest. It's hard to see. You know, we talked about Ken Cullen kind of grabbing the game by the scruff of the neck here. They need, what a catch by Pádraig Dorn. Talk about grabbing the game by the scruff of the neck, playing under advantage. That's a huge moment for Carnew after going 5 points up here.
I think Kiltegan just need to go back to their game plan that was working for them in the first half and getting it and running. They seem to be launching balls. It's not working for them now because of Pádraig Doyle in the back line, everything like that. So I really think they need to run.
But they're not winning that primary possession either. Carnew have started to win those big primary.
The tide has turned kind of.
Yeah, at the minute now, it's what is the way I see the game. It's 19 minutes almost on the clock. Pádraig Dorn has a chance to put a little bit more between. This is going away to the right of the post and wide, as we said. 13 points to 8 here when you look at.
There's plenty of wides on Carnew's sheet now as well.
Yeah, in that second half, that's probably their 5th or 6th in the second half already.
But when you have a bit of a win behind you, you feel that you can shoot from anywhere.
You kind of take it on a bit more. Maybe the ball breaks outside again. There's 4 players all around. Ken Cullen is one of them. Aughrim is over there. Ball tries to break out. It's good, well picked up there by James Boland, right back in his own half. It's loose plays, heavy shots on the ball there. But Kieran Harmon floats away with this one, gets the ball into James Boland. Boland went with his wrong hand. Oh, it's loose from Pádraig Dorn. It's picked off by Jack O'Toole. O'Toole probably could have got a free there. Doesn't play on, says the referee. Away up the field come the Kiltegan and Boland on the move. Boland on the run. That's dangerous. Ball breaks inside. Hurl on it back there by Martin O'Brien. Bob Fitzgerald comes out, gives it to Conal McRae. McRae looks to get out into space to burst his way out. Oh, that's good play by the fullback. Hadn't a lot of support there. Takes the tackle and clears his lines down the field. Mark Murphy now is dropped back at the other end of the field. He comes charging down the field. Kiltegan will look for goals, you feel, at this stage, even this early stage. Another big hit from Aaron Kinsley. The ball breaks inside. Carnew get numbers around it. Cormac Redmond kicks the ball out to the sideline. James Boland goes shoulder to shoulder with him. Numbers from both sides around the ball. It's off the hand of Cormac Redmond. It's a line ball to Kiltegan. From where we are here, that's a good call by Chris Canavan, to be fair.
If Kiltegan can get a goal now in these last 10 minutes, really turn it in their stride again.
Yeah, well, look at the goal today was always going to be a big score. We haven't had one yet, but Carnew are just on the right hand of things at the minute, but Kiltegan are going to come. We sort of said that we're wondering where it's come from. Mark Murphy and these lads have started to make, that's a dangerous ball. It's lobbing right into the danger. Oh, brilliant take back there by Pádraig Doran. That's what he was put back to do. And he's foul coming out with the ball. Oh, look, when the chips are down and you need someone to stand up, that's a big catch again.
That's Doran to a T. A big call bringing him out there. He was in the full forward line the first half and just wasn't suiting him in there.
Yeah, and you even said that, you alluded to it on the commentary, like, you know, himself and Brian Carney nullifying one another was no good to Carnew. You know,
no.
Brian's
going to do it to anybody, but for Carnew they need Doran out there.
Long ball down the field, breaks inside. Kiltegan have numbers there again. Away comes Brandon Ryan and fires the ball down the field. He's having a great game around that middle third. Aaron Kinsley goes back, just does well enough to get the ball to Pádraig Doran. Doran sees a gap, gets out through it, gives the ball to Cormac Redmond. Redmond flicks a little pass up the field to Tommy Collins. Well taken him by Collins in the middle of the field. He goes long right down to the corner looking for Jack Doyle. White helmet on him. Well taken by Jack Doyle. He's turned Brian Carney this time. He's away, Jack Doyle here inside. Look, he's going to be hooked. Done really well. What a score by Jack Doyle. That's an absolutely brilliant score by Jack Doyle. Took on his man there, knew he was going to be hooked and got in a little bit closer and flicked the ball over the bar.
It's not easy to do that on Brian Carney.
It's not alone as a good score for Jack Doyle. That's a big score for Carnew. Put 6 on the board here.
Yeah, definitely. Carnew looked like a completely different team in the second half.
40. You said when they came out, in fairness, after a couple of minutes, Warren, they were doing to Kiltegan what Kiltegan had done to them in the first 10 minutes.
And brought that intensity, you know.
Yeah, you know, there was as we said, there was a Tommy Collins block and an Aaron Kinsley shoulder, one after the other. It was almost
2 or 3 big scores then from
it was almost like it was a marker laid down, but we still have 7.5 minutes of normal time to go here. There's been bigger comebacks in the history of hurling. It's 14 points to 8 to Carnew at the minute. Sean Murphy to take this hook out. He goes long down the field, long and direct down the field. Huge poke, hurls on it, but Carnew get the touch, it breaks away in as far as Liam Keogh. Keogh goes to ground. It'll be a foul. Keogh looks to have picked up an injury. That's not good news for Kiltegan on any front, because he's the engine room of both their teams, to be fair, but in the minute he's hit the ground there, he's put his hand up. The free will be for Brandon Ryan here.
Just looking down here at the sideline, and the 2 Kennedy brothers on selectors on either team.
On either team, it's a strange one. Poke from Brandon Ryan is not a strange one, because it's gone to the right of the post and gone right just when they needed that one to drop over to maybe give themselves a little bit of a foothold back in the game. Liam Keogh is struggling here. That's not good to see, because he's had some season hurling of football. He's a joy to watch around that middle third of the field in the two of them. I've seen a lot of them this year, and it's not good to see him coming off with an injury like that. I hope it's not too serious. Owen Byrne is going to come on for him.
Not a bad player to bring on for him, in fairness.
No, he's not. If he's on his game, he's very, very dangerous, and he's a different type of player than the one that Kiltegan have in there as well. So he could kind of cause problems if he's late, as the fella says, long ball down the field. That's a huge poke from Bob Fitzgerald. Breaks off the hurl of the Kiltegan defender. Mark Murphy goes deep into his own D, needs support, gets support, does well, and it's Rian Waters comes out down the field with this one, hurls the ball long, high down into the Aughrim sky. As we said, darkness falling here now. There's a hurl on it there from Conal McRae. There's no one gambled in behind, only Pádraig Doran. Doran gets the ball back to Martin O'Brien, out to Conal McRae. Done really well here, the Carnew boys, and they've cleared it down the field. It's huge, but Mark Murphy is all over that back there. Someone needs to come out on Mark Murphy from a Carnew point of view. He's doing really well. Ball is in the hands of Brandon Ryan, goes long. Podge Toole has gone down into the danger area now. Shawnee Germain is this one, 2-3 men on his case. They've got the ball to the ground, and Carnew come out with this one. It's good play by the defenders. It's loose though. Ball comes back across, it's pulled on by Kiltegan. It's into the hands of Tommy Collins, and Kiltegan panicking a bit early for my liking, because
plenty of time on the
there's
clock.
Plenty of time. There's 5 minutes to go here, and they look like it's just goal on their mind at the minute. John Doyle Senior gets a hurl to that one. Aughrim spilled it, but it's gone out over the line. It'll be a line ball to Kiltegan here. Yeah, just if they clipped a couple of points here, this game is,
Kiltegan just need to settle it. Just get one big catch or one big strike or something like that.
Ken Cullen tries to get to Mark Murphy. He doesn't. Here comes James Boland. Cullen keeps after him. Boland on the move here. Gets his strike away. It's long. It's dangerous to try into the danger area. Martin O'Brien and Shawnee Germain again are like two rotten stags down there. They're hopping off one another and the ball just passed them by and it's gone wide. They've been but to be fair, I suppose from a Carnew point of view, Martin has done his job to a T to this point, you know, because Shawnee is so dangerous, but everywhere he's went he's been right on him up till now, but it's not over yet.
No.
Long ball down from Bob Fitzgerald again. He goes along with that. It's off the hand of Jack Doyle. Breaks out. It's picked up by Kieran Harman. Harman comes away with this one. Solos covers the ground so well. He's gone through the 65. He's through midfield. He's onto the other 65. He's won a free here. Be a chance for Kiltegan to get a score and put one on the board here in this Lightning Protection Ireland Senior Hurling Championship semi-final.
This could be a big score now for Brandon. And for Kiltegan.
Yeah, Kiltegan need this one. This puts 5 back in it and anything can happen from there. In some of the games today, Carnew have conceded goals late. This one has gone high. It's coming back in according to the way Bob Fitzgerald look at it. It's gone over the bar. It's 14 points to 9 here. We've 3.5 minutes of normal time plus injuries left. Bob Fitzgerald to take the puck out.
Plenty of time in the game of hurling.
Long puck from him again. He's gone huge. It's gone way down the field, down under it. Oh, Aughrim through the sky. Oh, Dan Redmond does really well. Read it, gambled on it, but he's blocked down by the Kiltegan defence. Rian Waters again does really well. He's had every dirty job going in hurling and football this year, Waters, and he's been up to every one of them. Ball breaks inside. Pádraig Doran tries to pick it up, does it the second attempt, breaks the tackle, gets the ball out as far as Aaron Kinsley. Man free out here is Jack Doyle. Doyle will put his hurl through this and his shoulder through, but it's gone away to the left of the post and wide, and it'll be a poke out and another chance for Kiltegan to launch an attack here. Sean Murphy sizes this one up, has a look, ups to go short out to Brian Carney. Carney has the ball. He's under pressure from Wayne Kinsley. Long clearance from Carney. It doesn't go as long as he probably would have wanted. Breaks inside. Picked up there by Aaron Kinsley. Kinsley, little hand pass back to Cormac Redmond. Redmond flicks it away to Ken Cullen. Cullen drops the shoulder, breaks one tackle and strides forward with the ball. He needs support from here though. Good play by Cullen. Gets the ball and gives it to Jack Doyle. Doyle tries to fire diagonally across. Might actually work for John Doyle Senior, but Kieran Harman has went back. He whips on it. Tommy Collins in a bit of space in the middle of the field. 2 players on the deck there. Didn't see what happened. There must have been a collision. Strike. This one has gone high and it's away into the sky, and sometimes they say it's as good of a score, but there's still 2 minutes. There could be 5 minutes left here. There could be 3 of injuries, you'd imagine. Long ball down the field as Conal McRae goes for that and breaks inside. Again, the tackling from Carnew has been immense in this second half. Tommy Collins on the ground. Pádraig Doran is there. There's a huge amount of bodies from both sides under this. Jack O'Toole does really well, wins the ball, tries to get a hand pass away and can't. Ball is back on the ground. Everyone is on nearly around this ball here now. Pádraig Doran comes up with, no, he doesn't. He had a breaks outside. Kieran Harman looks to bundle his way through, and he does, gets it out to Shawnee Germain. Germain on the loop. Good play by Ken Cullen, gives it back to Rian Waters. What intensity from both sides at this stage of the game, and that's a brilliant score from Shawnee Germain to make it 14 points to 10. But that passage of play, Warren, with a minute of normal time left, what intensity from both sides.
What intensity, and everyone's getting sucked into that intensity, into the middle, and it's just the likes of your Shawnee cute enough to stay outside and just pop it over the bar.
Bob Fitzgerald will take this. We're a minute of normal time left. It's long, it's huge down the field. It needs to stick for Carnew, you'd feel though. Ball goes through the hands of Wayne Kinsley. Picking it up as Aughrim Byrne fires the ball out to Owen Byrne. This one has gone away and it'll go out over the line. It'll be a line ball to Carnew. Jack Doyle takes his time over this one. If he takes too much time, he's going to run into trouble as well. So you have to get the right balance, I suppose.
That could be cute enough.
He's looking for someone to hit it. Goes down the line, right down the line, mate. That's it. Probably doing all. He puts Mark Murphy under pressure. Dan Redmond comes out. He fouls. Probably not the worst foul in the world from a Carnew point of view. 15 seconds of normal time left. We've had no indication.
3 minutes.
Yeah, 3 minutes. I was thinking that there's 3 minutes to go here. Like it's only 4 scores, a goal and a point here.
John Young's coming in.
John Young is going to enter the fray for Carnew. Back from a sabbatical in America or Canada or somewhere over the summer. Long ball breaks inside. Podge Toole is up. Conal McRae gets a hand on it. Away comes Aaron Kinsley. Gets the ball to John Doyle Senior. He turns and just launches it up the field. It's Gone over Aughrim this time into Sean Murphy. Murphy flicks the ball out. Aughrim here, he'll get to 45 yards out. He'll leave it on the square at the other end of the field. He's gone down the channel though. I had to go central for me. Pádraig Doran has read it to a tee. Good play by Pádraig Doran. There's a third man tackle there all day long, Cormac Redmond. And if you were to look at Cormac Redmond and look at Podge O'Toole, you'd wonder why he's doing third man tackling him, but he did.
Number 21, John Naomh.
To be fair, I don't think Podge was expecting that at all.
John Doyle.
Yeah. It's a free in here now, and Carnew will have to get their numbers back because this happened to them with Christy Morehouse the last day. They were, look at, there's no one on the line, there's no one standing in front of the ball. I don't know what they'll be thinking. They're getting back on it now.
Blow this really quick now. And
yeah, that's what I mean. Like, they're rooting for hurls in the back of the goal, and Yorks here.
Is that allowed?
I don't know, but they need to get numbers. They need to get numbers back in there. Oh, he's drilled it high and he's drilled it over the bar. They're happy enough to take their score. We've a minute and a half of injury time left here. It's back to a 3-point game. 14 points to Carnew, 11 points to Kiltegan. Anything can happen from here. Possession vital from this puck out now. Carnew look to be trundling their way into a final here, but now it's gone back to nerves and long puck down the field from Rob Fitzgerald. Breaks off the hand of John Doyle Senior. Carnew needed to keep it down there. They needed to win possession, but Rian Waters was first to react. Gets the ball down as Martin O'Brien gets a hurl on it. Breaks inside to a run. Daly Danny breaks the tackle of Cormac Redmond. Oh, it's a half hand pass. Gone astray with Shawnee Germain. Has got the ball. Steps inside one tackle. Steps inside the second. Oh, it's a good hurl in from Cormac Redmond. Gets a touch away. Have Carnew done enough? Good play by Tommy Collins. Somehow picked that ball up. Wins his free, and that's a huge play. A huge moment for Carnew because there was millimetres in that pass from Arundel Dan and Kiltegan were away. It's so close. It mightn't be enough even to see Carnew out. We still have a minute of normal time left. Bob Fitzgerald is coming out to hit this one. The way he's hitting the puck outs, he could go over the bar.
He'll go to hit it dead anyway. Tommy Collins, that was a huge
play from Tommy Collins.
He's been doing it all day.
He's been immense, Tommy Collins, and you know, Aaron Kinsta, Pádraig Doran, they've had their big players. Huge puck by Rob Fitzgerald is going to go dead right by the left of the post. Carnew, the three players inside. Sean Murphy now will have to go along. Podge O'Toole or someone will have to be out under this. They need to win this possession. He goes long out to the right underneath the stand, and Carnew react first to it. The two number 10s is Kieran Harmon and Ken Cullen. Heavy hit on Ken Cullen there. Ball breaks back out to Wayne Kinsley. Kinsley on the swivel, on the turn. It's gone just to the right of the post and wide. It's all over. Carnew are going to march on into the final to play either Bray or Éire Óg. We'll find out the winners of that tomorrow, but as you said, Warren, you alluded to it, Carnew really brought it in that second half. A power play from them. You know, it's not often, I'm not going to say a Kiltegan team was bullied, but they just didn't live with Carnew's physicality for about 10 minutes of that second half, and Carnew laid down markers and just kicked on from there.
It's very, very hard for a team to keep up the intensity that Kiltegan brought in the first half against a strong, hearty team like Carnew especially. It's very hard to do that, especially when they're having such a long year with the football and the hurling. It's very, very hard to keep it up, but in fairness to Carnew, they kept battling. They knew, obviously, they're experienced lads. They've been in this position a good few times. They were able to just keep ticking keep the scoreboard ticking over, and eventually then that was it. That's what done it.
Yeah, and look, we talked about big performances on both sides. You always have, you know, Liam Keogh, Mark Murphy, these lads, but Carnew, for me, Pádraig Doran was immense in that second half, but Ken Cullen, two plays there, one after the other, a score, and he won a free. He was really brave, won a free. He was very good all day, but that was kind of the turning point in this game, I had to say, for such a young lad to step up with two plays like that at that time in the game. Absolutely. Was huge for him and for Carnew.
Absolutely. There was a few key moments in that kind of, mainly second half more than anything. Even Wayne Kinsley score, Jack Doyle score, just small things, and Ken Cullen just coming out with two or three.
Dan Redmond got a score. We're just talking about having to win primary possession of Brian Carney. He done it and on the swivel stuck one over. But look,
absolutely,
that's Kiltegan will be back here tomorrow for the Junior B. They still have their hopes alive in that hand of football. Carnew march on to a final with either Bray or Éire Óg. We'll know that tomorrow. We'll be back with that game tomorrow live for you at 4 o'clock here, so make sure and tune in for that to find out who plays Carnew in the Lightning Protection Ireland Senior Hurling Championship semi-final. Thanks to Stephen on production, Tracy on camera, and Warren for joining me. We'll be back tomorrow with more.